Miami Dolphins star Tyreek Hill opens up about a violent traffic stop that left him pinned to the ground by police. While taking accountability for his actions, Hill calls out law enforcement for their excessive use of force. Let's dive into the shocking details of what really happened and how Hill is now calling for justice. NFL star Tyreek Hill found himself at the center of controversy after a traffic stop in Miami took a violent turn, leading to his aggressive apprehension by police officers. Reflecting on the incident, Hill admitted he could have handled the situation better, acknowledging that his actions weren't entirely cooperative. "I have family members who are cops," he said in a statement. "Yes, I will say I could have been better. I could have let down my window in that instant." Despite this self-reflection, Hill remains adamant that the level of force used against him was uncalled for. "Does that give them the right to literally beat the dog out of me? Absolutely not." The body cam footage that emerged shows a tense and dramatic scene. Hill, who was cited for reckless driving and failing to wear a seatbelt, was pulled over by Officer Danny Torres, who opened the receiver's car door and forcefully restrained him. Despite Hill's attempts to comply, the situation escalated rapidly, with the star athlete being pinned to the ground and handcuffed. Several of Hill's teammates, who had pulled over in an attempt to de-escalate the situation, were met with similar hostility. Defensive tackle Calais Campbell was even briefly handcuffed. Head coach Mike McDaniel shared his reaction after viewing the footage, expressing both disappointment and sorrow. While he acknowledged that Hill could have handled things differently, McDaniel emphasized that nothing could justify the level of violence used by the police. "It wasn't shock," McDaniel told reporters. "It was sadness." Despite Hill's past run-ins with the law, McDaniel has seen significant growth in the player over the years and was quick to highlight his evolution. "Tyreek is a different human being than when I first met him," McDaniel said, adding that although people make mistakes, Hill has shown a commitment to growth and accountability. But Hill's reflection on the situation isn't just about his personal experience, it's a call to action. He and his attorney, Julius B. Collins, are demanding the immediate termination of Officer Torres, who has been placed on administrative leave pending investigation. In a detailed statement, Hill's attorney outlined the excessive force used, noting that the officer placed his hands around Hill's neck multiple times and ignored his claims about a knee injury. "We are of the opinion that the officer's use of force was excessive, escalating, and reckless," the statement read. Hill, who has battled personal and legal issues throughout his career, has made it clear that this moment isn't about creating further division. "We have influence on the community. I don't think we should use this as a moment to separate people or divide people," he said. However, he remains firm in his belief that law enforcement officers should be held accountable for their actions, especially when body cameras capture such aggressive behavior. The footage from the incident paints a disturbing picture. Hill is seen being forcefully pulled from his vehicle, pinned to the pavement, and handcuffed, while officers can be heard telling him to stop crying. At one point, Hill, clearly distressed, is heard telling officers, "Take me to jail, do what you have to do." The Miami-Dade Police Department has launched an investigation, but for Hill, the damage is already done. He has voiced concerns about what might have happened had body cams not been recording, saying, "It's shell-shocking, man. What would they do if they didn't have body cams?" While Hill continues to focus on his football career, the incident has undoubtedly left a lasting impact on him and his family. "It's crazy. I went to the grocery store last night and my wife called me literally 10 times, he said. Despite the unsettling experience, Hill remains committed to learning from it and moving forward, both personally and professionally. He's hopeful that this moment of reflection can serve as a lesson for others, including the police force, saying, "In football, how we get better from things is we watch the tape and get better. In this instance, we should do the same." Tyreek Hill's encounter with Miami police has sparked a broader conversation about accountability, both for citizens and law enforcement. As investigations continue, Hill's focus remains on growth, justice, and his football career. What do you think about Tyreek's experience and his call for action? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates on this developing story. Thanks for watching!